from Sunday Morning Reggae Redemption on Coastal Carolina's Modern Rock 98.7. And I know you know her when you see her. The great Logan Rex from Artikal Sound System is with me.
Oh, you're such a queen. Thank you so much for having me today. I'm so pumped to get to talk to you again. Thank you, Kimberly,
Well,
the night nurse.
it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure always to have you, Logan, and to have you coming to the area. Now, where did you all last play? Where are you coming from tomorrow?
So tonight we're playing Virginia Beach, at Elevation 27. Last night we played in Washington D.C. I feel like at this point in the tour, my brain is like scrambled eggs. Um,
I totally get it. I absolutely understand. I don't know how you all keep up. Years ago, I was on the road with a reggae band, and I did it for, girl, I did it for a solid week, and I was like, yeah, it's not for me. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go home and do my thing. What you do on stage, Logan, with the band, you all are an ensemble, and the more I read about what you've done in the past 2 years since Lumina Fest, because I brought you here for that 2 years ago and we
Thank you,
talked
by the
about
way.
it offline. But what you've been able to amass and do in 2 years, I think folks would like to know a little bit about what this past 2 years has been like. It looks like a whirlwind.
It really has been, and it's awesome to like hear you say that and like receive validation from the outside. Because when you're on the inside
Yeah.
of whatever vehicle that we're in
Yeah.
at the time, and you're just
Yes.
like plugging away, it's hard to see if it's moving the needle at all. But
Yeah.
like
Oh,
looking back like that and remembering Lumina Fest, where I'm pretty sure our drummer had salmonella at
oh,
that show.
we didn't know that. See, we
we
didn't
still
know it.
we still played and like had the best time, and we felt like that was like such a hype fun show. But yeah,
Oh,
thinking about that now, wow, that was 2 years ago, and it feels like almost a lifetime ago. We put an album out since then. We put out our album Welcome to Florida. It's our first full length. And I love that. That's like our first baby.
yes, it
um
is.
and I'm really proud of the work that we did on that. And we've gotten to play festivals all over the country. We've gotten to tour with really cool bands, within our scene, the Elevators, Dirty Heads. We've gotten to do shows with Sublime, with Rome, with Slightly Stupid. We've gotten to go down and play in Mexico for the Slightly Stupid Closer to the Sun festival a couple times now. So getting to do things internationally has been awesome.
Yes.
And then now we've gotten to tour with like the Offspring, and just all of these amazing opportunities and kind of like pinch me moments have happened along the way.
Yes, some Marley stuff. I think you did even
Oh,
did some.
yeah, we got to go out with Stephen Marley.
Yes,
And I mean, we've gotten to play festivals with a lot of the Marley brothers. I mean,
yes,
Damien is like, not to pick favorites, but
yeah, not at all.
but I mean, that's like just surreal. We got to see, actually, just in Monterey, California, for Cali Roots. My parents were there, and I
Oh,
got to watch Steven and Damien on stage with them. Um,
oh my gosh,
and
that's
it's
amazing, Logan.
so cool because I mean, that's generations of
It
music.
is.
That means just as much to my parents as it does to me.
Well, and but you all are the continuation, and we're gonna have a much longer conversation tomorrow when I get to see you in person. And I want to hear more about all of that and what this journey has meant to you. I've got a ton of questions tomorrow. I want for folks who are coming to the show, it's at Bowstring here in Wilmington,
Yes.
1002 Princess Street. You don't know that, but they know that. And it's at 7 o'clock. And you all are going to take Wilmington by storm once again. What can people expect from your show? I know it's always eclectic, and I think one of my favorite things about your band is that it's reggae, but there are all kinds of, there's a soulful flavor about the band. There is a rock, an alternative rock flavor about the band. What do they get for the people who, for the three people on the planet who are not Article Sound System fans? What do they get at the show?
You really give me the benefit of the doubt there. Um, we I think it's I think that we really try to make everyone feel like family. I think that you're
Yes.
in for a good wild night. We try to make it kind of a funny show, a fun show. We don't take
Yeah.
ourselves too seriously. There's some rock elements in there. um we get to have, there's like even like some hip hop undertones in some
Yeah.
of like the beats.
Yes.
The opener that we have coming out with us is this guy Mouse Powell from Arizona. He's a rapper who comes with a live
He's
drummer.
amazing.
It's a really energetic show. But I think most of all, like, there's a moment in the set where I even ask people to like, hey, like shake hands and make a friend with somebody new.
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of people even coming out by themselves to the shows because I think there's just a nice community surrounding the
Yes.
music.
Yes.
Um, So it really is. You can do some dancing, you can do some thrashing around, a little bit of
Yeah.
rocking out, and hopefully you will leave having made some new friends. And if
Yes.
anything, you'll leave making us as friends because we're going to be hanging out at the merch table, and we just love to
Oh
try
my
and shake
gosh.
as many hands and kiss as many babies as we can every time we come to town.
You do. And one of my favorite things about you is that you'll sing with your shoes off. You will get on that stage and sing with your shoes off. It's totally a comfortable vibration. You make everybody know this is a party. It's not just your performance. This is a party and everyone's invited. And I can't wait to see the show and to bring you guys on stage and to vibe with you all in person again.
We're so pumped. In Wilmington, like again, not to play favorites,
Not
but
to play favorite.
Wilmington is one of our favorite spots. You know, we're from the East Coast ourselves. We're from South
Yeah,
Florida, and we just love the vibe of Wilmington. And we do feel like we have some good friends and family that we get to see every time
you
we come
do.
through. It seems like the family keeps growing every time
You
we come,
really do.
and a
You
lot of
do
that's
have.
thanks to you. So I appreciate you always being behind us.
Well, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that as long as there's breath in these old bones of mine. I'm gonna keep doing that and pushing you on because I see you as the future, and I'm excited for you. And I'm also glad I should mention that you're okay from the storms in Florida. And I know a lot of that was pretty hairy, and I don't know if you all were in the eye of that or in the wake of that or anything.
No, we actually were really lucky. Like the first storm that hit, we kind of completely missed. And
Yeah.
then the second one, Milton, that just came through, you know, all of our families back
Awesome.
home are safe, and we're
So
praying and reaching out to everybody on the west coast of Florida who definitely got it a lot harder than we did.
yeah, well, I'm glad that you're safe, and I'm gonna wish you safe travels forward to Wilmington, and I'll see you in person tomorrow at Bowstring.
I'm pumped. I can't wait to hug your neck.
You back at you, Logan. We'll see you soon.
Thank you. Yes, I'll see you tomorrow.